guys, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And they'll be facing Zhilei Zhang, fighting out of China. He's a big guy, but you didn't need me to And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Up against them, Zhilei, fighting out of Zhukou, China. He's nicknamed the Big Bang.
Look at the weight. How much weight are you going to give away in a fight?
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Zhukou, China, introducing the Big Bang, Zhilei.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
This is like being at a carnival. The fans are happy to be outside, and on top of that, they've got a fight to watch.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The right hook just missed. Through the hook, didn't land. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Incredible work rate. Who's willing to... Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your throw.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. It's not over till...
I need you to...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make history of our sport.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This is a high-octane battle. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving away that weight, you've got to use it to the maximum because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
They blocked the left there. That hook doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Back and forth they go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was off target. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Just misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they have...
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
through the hook, didn't land. Right uppercut just off target. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They're both going for the KO. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's a...
You can.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Big shot, and down goes Ali. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The courage on display here is incredible. And that hook misses. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You could tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Just misses with the right uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. What do you think of what we've seen so far? Did you see that? Zhang is in trouble. keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Hold that thought! And the big bang just got banged. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good work.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The stamina is off the charts. Missing with that jab. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Now, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
And there's the bell for round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Down goes the big bang. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You need to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He misses with that straight left. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 9. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
That counter shot lands. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget the tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
It's like a game of joust. Pull right there. Zhang is in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What are they doing when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And the big bang just got banged. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back in.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Zhang is in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right.
And here comes the 10th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
He misses with that straight left. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your...
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, threat right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Punch, counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
His stamina is off the charts. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He misses with that straight left. A lot of effort being exerted here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And the big bang just got bang. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Come on.
There's the bell for round 12. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for it.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Zhang is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well, Johnny has it. Did you see that? And the big bang just got banged. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this part...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Oh no! Ali is down! I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Even I've got to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Not the way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't be too upset. No one loses here. This fight's a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.